here we are. This is the Adam Smith Theatre. This is a theatre. It's got nothing to do with the college. We sometimes do some stuff here, but it's not to do with the college. It just happens to be named after the same guy because he was from Kirkcaldy. Just in case you didn't know that. It's a theatre. It does loads of great stuff. I mean, it does films, as you can see. They do sort of cult classics, Jaws, the Scream films, things like that. And also does plays. That's not a play. That's not a play. Well, none of these three are for plays, but it does do plays. And really, this is the place that inspired me, because as a kid, you know, every Christmas I'd get brought down to the Adam Smith Theatre. Mum and my dad, maybe my wee sister once she was old enough. Sometimes my grandparents would come along, and we'd go and see the panto. And it was sitting there in the audience, you know, watching Widow Twankey strutting his stuff, watching Babes in the Wood, seeing Cinderella, seeing the girls pretending to be Prince Charming, and I just thought, that's what I want to do. I want to be up there pretending to be someone I'm not, because it's like putting on a new pair of shoes, you know? It's a different character, and that's it. And then 10 years after the first time I saw my first ever panto here, I finally got to tread the boards at Adam Smith Theatre as the Mayor of Hamlin in my school's production of Pied Piper 2 Rat Attack. It wasn't like the full performance. We didn't get to actually perform. It was a rehearsal. There was a burst pipe flood our auditorium, so we had to rehearse here for about 2 weeks until it got repaired. But standing on stage in this auditorium that I'd seen so many people perform on, and it was like, yeah, just that. So this is a bit of local history, local knowledge. There's a local landmark, and it's a bit of personal history, because this is about me. And we can never forget this whole series of vlogs is about me, Bradley Ashton, and that's a little bit of me coming through the camera to you. We've got a couple more places to show you, and see you there. Hi. This is one of the last things we're going to show you today. This is the Kirkcaldy Public Library. This is where I come when I want to be alone. I want to sit and think and concentrate and ponder. And I've done so much studying here because I'm not exactly well off, and it's easier to loan books, especially plays, than buy them. It doesn't have a great selection. It's mostly Shakespeare, some Alan Bennett. Shakespeare, that's pretty much it. But, you know, anything is something. But that's not the main reason why we're here. This is a great building. It's a museum as well. I thoroughly recommend the museum. It's an art gallery too. What we're actually here for today is this. This is the Kirkcaldy Holocaust Memorial. Whenever I walk past, I like to take a minute just to think about what these people went through. Because when you think these signs, these were used in the ghettos to say that anywhere with these signs on the door was a safe place. Now, I imagine lots of you don't really know what I mean by ghetto. For you guys, ghetto means, you know, ghetto fabulous. Back then it meant something really different. It meant a place where people weren't respected for who they were. And I struggle sometimes to think about that, because I can't understand the sort of person who would put someone through this. So I'd just like to just have a minute's silence. I'd like you, please, everyone sitting at home, just sit silently for a minute. and think. Starting now. So, that's the Holocaust. I came down here actually just last year. I had an audition. I was doing the Merchant of Venice. Did the Shylock speech. You would have seen that in my show reel. It was the same general thing. And I came down here just to think about what it was like to be a Jew. Because, you know, in the end, looking at this, can you argue that a Jew hath not feelings? If you prick him, does he not bleed? And I think World War II taught us that he definitely does. So sorry for that sombre break. Got one last place to go after this. And then you'll have seen Kirkcaldy. So I'll see you there. Woo! This is our final stop on our tour of Kirkcaldy. This is the Bevy, Beverage Park. It's a big park. There's water, there's the geese. Don't know what they are, but they're there. This is where we come to have fun. We've got slides, we've got this it's like a trampoline. You have a try? We've got climbing frame. We've got a climbing frame, we've got sand, we've got some stuff. There's a skate park over there. I don't go skating anymore. Sort of hurt my knee. I don't really trust it. You can rent, there's boats, you can row them. They're quite expensive though, so I don't really do that. There's that's the toilets. There's the basketball court. And loads of other stuff too. But we come down here but when because it's nice to be out in the open air sometimes. You don't want to sit in a flat all the time. Sometimes you want to be out, you want to have a picnic. Maybe have a drink or two, but not too many because that's illegal. I think quite often school kids come down here to drink, but I mean, well, they do that everywhere. Yeah, so this is it. This is the green beating heart of Kirkcaldy. See that? There's a goose. And well, I think that's about it for my tour of Kirkcaldy. You've seen my college, you've seen the theatre. We had quite a serious moment at the Holocaust Memorial. We had some more light-hearted fun here with a slide, a trampoline, and the beverage park. And now that you've seen all this, I think you know Kirkcaldy as well as a native. And I think we'll actually go now. It's getting pretty dark. And I don't really. It's not a good idea to be out here when it's too late, because I mean it's. Yeah, let's go.